Hello hunters, Kumo here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to another Monster Hunter Rise video. Before we get started, I want to do a quick shout out to everyone who has supported me on my last video while making one of the best early light bowgun builds for Hub and Village. Thank you all so much for that. We broke 1,000 views on that video and also gained over 11 subscribers, making our total sub count go over 500, breaking that goal, and we have 500 subs now on the channel, and I'm so happy and excited that we have done that, and I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you all so much for your amazing encouragement, all of the positive feedback, all of the comments, suggestions, and likes and shares that you guys have done, and also the sub counts. Thank you all so much for that. I really appreciate it. I couldn't have done it without you, and I'm so super excited that we broke that milestone, and I will also be starting live streaming because I have more time now. So if you guys want, feel free to sub and turn on that notification so you guys know when I'm live. We can do some hunts together, we can talk about builds, we can do some urgents that you guys are on, we can just hang out as a community and just do some all kinds of fun stuff. So if you guys want to do that and hang out with me, feel free to. I'll be live streaming a lot now. And you know, I know Monster Hunter a lot because I've been playing since Freedom days on the PSP back in the old school times. So I have fought many monsters, I have built different builds, I have like played every single weapon in Monster Hunter except for Frontier because it wasn't available in the US, but you know, I would have if I could have. So yeah, so if you guys want some other build ideas and want some other tutorials or builds or guides on other weapons, let me know in the comments down below. I have done it all before, so if you guys want, I can share some of those builds with you guys. But for now, we're going to be sticking with light bowgun, and since we have done a build already on early game, we're going to be focusing more on the advanced stuff and jumping into high rank now. So if you guys have not done a build for low rank light bowgun, you can use that build as well from my previous video on the Jaeger Prime, and you can use that build to farm out everything you guys need for the high rank stuff that I'm going to be showing you guys now. So you can use a previous build to fight basically every monster and grab all the materials and gear and armor pieces and make the hunts go a little smoother for the current build that we're going to be using now. So if you need help, I can leave a link in the description below. The previous build, use that to farm out all the pieces you need for the current build that we're going to be talking about now. So there's that in case you guys need some help there. So since we've done normal rapid fire already, I decided, since we have access to more of the higher rank stuff, more decoration slots, more skills and stuff like that, and talismans, I think we can do a rapid fire build Pierce now. So we're gonna a rapid fire Pierce build now. So Pierce build is kind of a thing that kind of needs a lot of skills and things like that, and some decoration slots and everything. But yeah, we're in high rank now, so we can make that more optimal. So this will be a build based around rapid fire 2 normal, and it comes from this monster that's super easy to get. Some of the pieces are very early, so you guys can build this kind of right away if you guys want. It starts off at the hidden eye under the Nargacuga tree, and it gets better and better as you build. So it goes attack 100, 35 affinity. The deviation is super low, like none at all, honestly, and the deviation means like weapon sway, and then the recoil means like when you shoot the monster, your character jumps back and flinches. Like if you shoot a shotgun, you know your character, like people outside will bounce back, or like in games you'll bounce back and ricochet back. That's what recoil is. And then reload speed is above average, so that's just how fast you reload the weapon and your rounds. And it gets better, the infinity and the attack gets better and better. So right here we have 165 attack, and then we have more infinity, and then here is 180, 40% affinity, and 1 decoration slot. You're going to need this decoration slot because in high rank, everything is based around decorations and talismans. But don't worry, I'm going to show you guys the best decorations to farm and how to get better RNG, not RNG chance, but how to optimize your melds a lot better so you guys can get more chances for some of the better talismans in the game. So here we go. The final version is the Night Owl, and then the reason why we're doing it is because it comes with Pierce normal, rapid fire 2s and Pierce 1s. It also has a 4 slot capacity, so you know you'll have 4 bullets per clip, and then it has paralysis armor ammo, so you can paralysis a monster, walk up and still do the KO effect that you guys showed you in the previous build, knock out that monster, drop all your wyvern mines, and then just explode them with pierce. Then we got some exhaust, so you can dunk the monster. Then we have slicing ammo. Slicing ammo you can use on the tail, so if you don't have to switch to a like a sword or something like that, in case you need some like Tigrex you know, tails off of Rathlos or Rathians, whatever the case may be. Use that slicing ammo. You can even get some slash berries to craft more, and you just need basically, it comes with 30 you can have 30 rounds total in your inventory for slicing. Then you can go and craft more with some slash berries, so you'll have enough to break that tail off, especially since we're gonna have some skills that can enhance some free ammo as well, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. So
see you later.
Since we're in high rank, most of the pieces are going to need slots, so let's go ahead and talk about the gear. We have the Rhinopolis Helm S. The reason why Rhinopolis is so important is because it gets Pierce up 2, and that increases the power of your Pierce ammo and Pierce ammo type arrows. And then we have some other weapons right here, or armor, excuse me. We have the Vague Mail Helm S. This doesn't come with any skills, unfortunately. See, it says right here, no skills. But the reason why we're going to be using this is because of the decoration slots. It has a 3, a 2, and a 1 slot. And that is very important, guys, because we're going to need the decorations to make our build more enhanced. Then we have Rathalos Braces S, and that has attack boost level 2. And then Ancient Coil S as well, with attack boost 2. And then the Rathalos Coils, or the Braces, excuse me, S have the slots for level 2. That's why it's important. And then the Ancient Coil S has a 3 and 2, or a 2 and 2 1 slots, excuse me, 2 and 2 1 slots, and you're gonna need those as well. And then of course, you know, the attack boost is good. Ingot Greaves S has 1 slot and also attack boost level 2 and critical eye. Then you're going to be using the Demon Petal Lace. This will basically give us 20 attack, some defense, and then Fatal Tempest Talisman. The talismans are the hardest part in the build, guys, because it's all RNG dependent. You don't have to have the exact talisman that I do, because talismans are RNG and is very frustrating. But if you have at least 2 level 1 slots and a recoil, or normal up, or not normal up, excuse me, if you have at least recoil or reload speed or spare shot level 1, the higher the level of those 3 skills, or one level of those skills and at least 2 level 1 slots, the build will be perfect and optimized for the decorations that you're going to be needing. So as long as you have that, and I'll show you guys how to meld those in just a second for a better chance at them. I have a method that you guys can use, but let's go ahead and show you guys what the build looks like plain, and then we're gonna get some decorations in there. So okay, equipment, I can do this right here. Equip skills: attack boost level 6, critical eye 2, pierce up 2, and then the other 3 don't matter because they're just free with some of the RNG that we got. So that's a base version of what you're gonna be getting, just plain off the bat, just straight up going without any decorations. Now let's go ahead and slot in some decorations right here. I'm gonna show you guys what you need. So right here, manage equipment, set decorations. So we want the attack boost level 7, right? So we're gonna go ahead and throw an attack jewel 2 in there, and then Rhinopolis Helm S. We're gonna definitely need some recoil down. So let's go ahead and do some recoil down with the Observer Jewel. And then right here, we're gonna need a Pierce level 3 to make our Pierce go up by 1. And right here, let's go ahead and throw in a Thrift Jewel. That will give us Spare Shot. What Spare Shot does right here is basically when you shoot, you have a chance, activates 25% of the times. Bow and bowgun shots have a chance to not expand coatings or ammo, so basically you have a chance to get a free shot, and you don't have to use any of your ammo in your clip, so it's really good. And we're going to go ahead and throw another Observer Jewel in there to get another recoil down. And then Rathalos Braces S, we're going to throw another Thrift Jewel in there to get Spare Shot. Thrift Jewels, you need Wyvern gems for those. And then you can fight Diablos, you can fight Tigrex, break the tail off the Tigrex, and then have a 5% carve chance. Or if you want, you can hunt Nargacuga. You can hunt a Tobi Kadachi and capture them. They have a higher chance for getting wyvern gems in those. So then we have the angelic coil. Let's see what we have. We have spare shot. Everything's good there. We can do a critical jewel now if we want. Let's go ahead and do a critical jewel. Let's do that. And then now let's do another reload speed. We need reload speed, so let's do another quick jewel. Here we go, reload speed, and then one more. Reload speed, that will give us a reload speed 3. And now we have 2 available slot edges. We can do some more recoil because we're only at recoil down level 2. So let's go ahead and check out what our stats look like now. Recoil low, so we want to get to recoil even further down there. So let's go ahead and set some more decorations here. Let's do ahead recoil down 3, so recoil down is maxed out. And now feel free to add in whatever you want left over. You know, you're not gonna, maybe it might be a little harder to get the perfect RNG on the talisman, but you know, we got what we got. You gotta roll with what you get. So let's go ahead and show you guys how to meld right here. So the best method for melding for talismans, I'm going to show you guys now. Right here is a melding pot, and then you're going to go for Wisp of Mystery. Shout out to my friend Colin for showing me melding Wisp of Mystery. So what you're going to do is you're going to use friend vouchers, and you're going to dump all of your friend vouchers in there like this. And then you're going to go ahead and confirm, so you're not wasting any of your materials and things like that that you need for other stuff in the game. So go ahead and use your friend vouchers because that's what they're there for. And then melding multiple talismans by providing multiple amounts of the required materials. Basically, after you do a quest, you're going to come back to the meld and you have a random chance to get a talisman with a good roll. It's all RNG, I'm sorry, that's just how Monster Hunter is. So keep going until you get at least a recoil down charm or a recoil down talisman with at least two level 1 slots, or a reload with at least 2 level 1 slots, or a spare shot. That's what you're gonna need. Then you're gonna kind of mix and match your decorations to kind of fit in everything that you need for the skills that we have now. Right here for the skills that we have now, based on your talisman. So everything is based off of your talisman. So if you don't get a spare shot talisman and you have a reload talisman, you can you know, focus more it's all based on the decorations and the RNG chance of your talisman. That's just how Monster Hunter is, unfortunately. So that's that. Let's go ahead and show you guys how to unlock the fishing gear, because I know some people are a little confused about that. To unlock fishing and gear for the Vake chest, you go to the Argosy, and then we are going to order items, trade requests, cancel this one out, and then we're going to go for pick whoever you want, and then we're going to hit R1 until we go to the Ice Bar Bazaar, and then you're going to start a trade request for items from the Ice Bar Bazaar. You're going to need some armored breams, and then armored breams is what you're going to need to create the Vake armor set. To unlock the Vake armor set, you need to get armored breams, and that's an RNG chance from the Argosy to have a bonus item from, like, when you receive your items from the Argosy, there's a bonus chance for a special item, and that's going to be called Armored Bream. And Armored Breams are easy to get, don't worry, as long as you keep doing your submarine and keep farming quests out and going back, you'll get them. And then you also need to be HR 7 to unlock Vake armor as well. So some of the armor in the game you can't get until you're HR 7 because it's a higher difficulty or requirement for the armor itself. So the requirements might be a little harder for some armor pieces because you need to get a certain hunter rank for them to be available from your blacksmith. So if they don't show up right away, you just need to get a higher hunter ranking. And if it still doesn't somehow pop up, don't worry, you guys can comment in the comments below and I'll try to help you guys out. So but it will pop up eventually. It didn't pop up for me until I reached hunter rank 8. So that's it that we for that, guys. We can do a, how about this, let's go and move around the village, and then we can go to the training area, and I can show you guys just how strong this build is right now. So let's go ahead and shoot like here, getting some 9s, 10s, 12s, and we can go for the head right here, like that. And then see how the right it says spare shot activated, that's our spare shot kicking in. Here we go. and then boom, you're done. And you can use this build all the way from early to mid, even to HR 100. But the only piece you're going to be swapping out, guys, is instead of the ingot greaves, you're going to swap those out for the golden Hakama. These are from Rajang, and the reason why, because it gives critical boost in latent power. Latent power not so much, but then critical boost is important. You're going to need that critical boost later on, so we're going to go ahead and swap that out. And when you guys get to Rajang and defeat Rajang, you can swap out your ingot greaves for this. And then let's look at the build now. So we have attack boost 5. I know you're going to lose a couple of attack, but you're going to get critical boost, spare shot, pierce up, recoil down, and latent power. So this is really good. A lot of people like using weakness exploit, but I don't like using that because it only works on one monster part, and you know, pierce rounds hit through the whole entire monster, so you don't really need that. So let's go right here. So you're going to be hitting like this. So that's basically the build. You can take it all the way up until HR 100 when you fight that monster in there, and then you can get the Vake bracers for the final form of the upgrade for the full build. And I will be sticking with this build all the way until Sunbreak comes out. So we have Crimson Valstrax. I'm sorry if I spoiled that for you guys. I'm so sorry. We have the Valstrax braces here, and basically this build itself, you know, if you want that weakness exploit, you can jump in those bracers right there, and then you can gem up or fix it out, and then they'll have weakness exploit if you want the weakness exploit. I don't really use it, but it's meta for some people. I use it depending on how I feel. So, you know, if you want to get rid of some of that attack boost and switch it out for weakness exploit, you can. But that's like the best, in my opinion, the best, or if not one of the best, rapid fire pierce builds in the game. Let's go ahead and show you guys what we got here. Right here. This is my build that I'm using right now for endgame. Like, I don't change this build up at all. Right here, it has critical boost 3, weakness exploit, spare shot, pierce up, reload speed, recoil down, and attack boost 2. This is, I know it has weakness exploit, and I said I don't really like using it, but when I number crunch 274s, right? You hit for 274 there. So it's all about personal preference and playstyle. So, you know, you can set up your decorations how you guys want. It's all about your playstyle and how you want it. But those are some final methods that we could use, you know what I mean? So I'm showing you guys and tweaking the build out a little bit so you have more options, so you don't have to exactly copy it, because bowing in this game and using bow guns, it's all about preference, guys. It doesn't, you don't have, there's no best, there's no this is better than that or that is better than this. Everything is okay as long as you don't use something weird, like, you know, some, like, I don't even know, like slicing is not that good, so don't do a rapid fire slicing build, or like maybe some of the other stuff. But, you know, that's, you know, everything is kind of optimal. You know, it's all based on how you guys want the build to be. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. If you guys want, you guys can close the video out now and go ahead and farm your stuff out. So we're hitting for like almost 300 damage a hit here. So, you know, we got some 8s, some 12s right there. So that's about it with the build. Let's go ahead and let's see how much time we're in here. We are about 18 minutes in. If you guys want, we could do a hunt, or if you guys you can see the build in action if you guys want, or if not, you know what I mean, you can close out the video now. But that's a couple of options for you guys. You know, nothing's set in stone, nothing's the best. It all depends on your playstyle. If you guys like attack, go for attack. If you guys like weakness exploit, go for weakness exploit. You know, as long as you're hitting the monster from their weakness. Let's go ahead and talk about weaknesses to help optimize the build better. Let's see. We're gonna go to hunter nodes, and depending on what you're gonna fight. So like right here, you're gonna go to physiology right here. So you see where it says light bowgun right here. You see right next to the hammer and right next to the element right here, it's gonna say parts. So look right here, torso. The head is you know, right here, body is 40%, 40 damage, and then 60 on the head, so the head is a weak spot. The torso, like the higher the number is for the weapon that you're on, that's your sweet spot. That's what you're gonna aim for. So it says head right there, so aim for the head and the tail tip. See how it says 75-75? That's the maximum damage outsource that you can have. So let's look at Great Baggy and then go to physiology right here. Right here, head and body, 60 and 40. Kuliaku, 60 on the head, 40 on the torso, 45 on the forelegs. So we're gonna fighting a Kuliaku, we're gonna aim for the head and the forelegs. Great, Ragi is the head and the body for 16 to 50, so the head and the body. Azeros right here, you know, head is doesn't really hit that hard, it's 55, but the upper half is 62. Forelegs are 30 or 28, abdomen is 38, rear is 43. So, you know, look at the monster, look at the physiology, and see where the damage hits the most on the number on the chart. That's where you're gonna be aiming for, everyone. So that's all I have for you guys. We could do a hunt, but I don't want to drag the video on too much. And that's it. That's all I have. So you can tweak your build on how you want. If you want that early build and you want to use that early build all the way to the end, or if you want to jump in with the Valstrax pieces and do that weakness exploit, feel free to. I was just giving you guys some more options. Every build that I showed you guys in this video is all optimal. You can use it all the way until sunbreak, and you do whatever it is that you guys want to do, whatever your goals are. So that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider giving the video a like, and please join me on the live stream. Turn on those notifications because I really want to play with you guys. Thank you all so much, and I'm out. Have a good day. Peace. Happy hunting.